Mental health, good for students from 6th through 8th grade. The experience I've had is that once you start talking about experiencing a mental health struggle, you realize that actually you're part of quite a big club. What is mental health? Let's start by talking about physical health. Physical health is exercise plus nutrition plus sleep. Your physical health improves every time you exercise, every time you eat a well-balanced meal, and every time you get an adequate amount of sleep. Physical health is very important to remaining healthy, but so is mental health. Mental health is how we feel and also how we handle stress and other mental illnesses. Mental health is just as important as physical health to remain healthy. Physical illness versus mental illness. Physical illness relates to something going wrong in your body. Maybe you have a cold or your body's trying to fight off the flu or something. It could also be a cut or a broken bone. Mental illness relates to an illness in your brain. Just like how you take medicine and get treatment when you're physically ill, you can also get it to help you relieve your mental illnesses. Stress. Stress, a physical, chemical, or emotional factor that causes bodily or mental tension and may be a factor in disease causation, a state resulting from stress. Stress can happen anywhere at any time. Most likely your stress will be caused by school, sports, and or family. How to combat stress at school. If you are struggling with classes, get tutoring. There are many tutoring programs around, and even some offer free tutoring. If you are struggling with a teacher or another student, talk to another adult you trust to help you. Family and sports-specific stress. Family stress is hard to combat, and I would use the coping kit I talk about later to help you deal with it. Sports stress, talk to parents or counselors if you're having issues with coaches and other students. You can also talk to your coach about other students that may be causing you stress. Anxiety. Anxiety is an apprehensive uneasiness or nervousness, usually over an impending or anticipated illness. It's a state of being anxious. You can be anxious over almost anything. However, nervousness is not anxiety. Everybody is nervous at times. Anxiety is more of an excessive nervousness. Generalized anxiety disorder, or GAD, is probably the most common form of an anxiety illness. So here's some of the symptoms of a true anxiety illness. Depression. Depression, the state of feeling sad, dejection. A mood disorder marked especially by sadness, inactivity, difficulty in thinking and concentration, a significant increase or decrease in appetite and time spent sleeping, feeling of dejection and hopelessness, and sometimes suicidal tendencies. Everyone has moments of being depressed. It's part of human emotions. Some people start to be depressed a lot and for a very long time. Long-term depression is what we want to avoid. Long-term depression is the actual illness. Symptoms of depression. Body image. Body image is a subjective picture of one's own physical appearance established both by self-observation and by noting the reactions of others. Accept your body. Everybody looks different, just as every body is different. These differences are good. It's what makes ourselves special and unique. There are some quote that goes like, "Your body is a temple and you are the queen." So don't hate your body. Respect it and treat it with kindness. When you talk negatively, you will hurt your self-esteem and your mental health. If there is something that's a bad habit of yours and is affecting your body, change it. It will make you feel better. There are numerous apps that can help you track your habits, good or bad, that you can use to help track your progress. Like your body. Find things you like about yourself, like your hair or your face, and keep those things close to you. Focus on what you'd like to do. Look at what you can do. There is more to your body than your looks. Your body helps you run, walk, write, read, play with friends, dance, play basketball, etc. Listen to your body's needs. If it needs rest, let it rest. If it is hungry, feed it. If it is energized, go outside and have fun running around. Social phobias. Social anxiety disorder, also called social phobia, is a mental health condition. It is an intense, persistent fear of being watched and judged by others. The fear can affect work, school, and/or other day-to-day activities. Common physical symptoms of social anxiety. Let's build a coping kit. The coping kit consists of deep breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, an optional stress ball, learning how to write it out, talk back to worries and reframe thoughts, and get help from an adult. Deep breathing. This is where you breathe in and you want your belly to expand, and you want to do this pretty slowly. You want to breathe in for usually about 4 counts. Then when you exhale again, you want it to be slower, but you want your exhale to be longer than your inhale, so above 4 counts, and you want your belly to contract. You want to physically feel your belly go in. Progressive muscle relaxation is the process of tightening and releasing certain muscles in your body. One group of muscles, like fists, are tightened and then relaxed. Then you go into another set of muscles. So here is the picture is a basic progressive muscle relaxation flow. A lot of times people will either start down with their feet and move up through to their head, or they'll start with their head and move down to the feet. Stress balls. These are some few types of stress balls. Write it out, write in a notebook or a piece of paper, write whatever comes to mind. Use this emotion guide to help you identify what you are feeling. You do not need to share this writing with anyone. Reframing is where you ask a series of questions about what a worry is and seeing if you should still be worrying about it. So the first step is naming the worry. The second step is figuring out what the worry is telling you. The third step is figuring out if the worry is accurate and is it worth worrying about. And the fourth step is how can we change the worry into a positive thought. The last step is if you need, you can talk to an adult. Meditation techniques. Meditation is a great way to help relieve the symptoms of anxiety, depression, anger, body image, stress, and social phobias. There are many different types of meditation. Focusing on breath is highly thought as a good way to help anxiety and stress. There's a 4-7-8 technique that is proven to help with mental health, especially anxiety and also sleep. How you do this technique is you inhale slowly for 4 counts, hold that breath in for 7 counts, and then breathe out slowly for 8 counts.